Hi Scorpios, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Scorpios, Sun, Rising, Venus, men and women. I'm back at my old room, but this is going to be the last video you see in this room. It's going to be the last weekly, so take a look, say bye-bye, and then I'll be in the new setup. And before we get started, I would like to thank BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. Personally, tarot and astrology has been an amazing way to gain insight on different emotions, situations, blockages I go through, and although it can be an amazing way to overcome certain challenges, if these challenges are related to your mental health, it might then be more appropriate to speak to a licensed therapist. As some of you may already know, I'm in the middle of moving right now, and my life is changing very, very fast. And with these changes comes both exciting but also stressful and anxiety-driven mental and emotional ups and downs. So my therapist, Jeffrey, has been an amazing and great resource for me while I go through these major transitions in my life. He's really helped me process many of my worries and concerns by giving me space to kind of slow down my thoughts, which is not always easy, as you guys probably already know. He reminds me to never stop asking questions so I can figure out why I feel certain things to address the root cause and maybe help prevent it from becoming bigger than it has to be. So that has been really, really helpful for me.
What's great is that you can talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your convenience, and they have a large network of over 20,000 therapists ready to help you that may not be available in your area. The website is easy to use. You just fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs and what you're looking for, and then get matched with a therapist within 48 hours. You can then schedule a secure video or phone session, plus exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. If for whatever reason you don't vibe with your therapist, you can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime.
So be sure to check them out and use my link below to get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Nicloves, and that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Nicloves. And thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. All right, so we're covering May 30th till June 5th. And this week, guys, on the 30th, we have a new moon in Gemini, so new thoughts, new conversations, and it's also Memorial Day weekend. So happy Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully you get the day off, or you get to chill, hang out, have fun, or just relax, I guess. On the 3rd, on June 3rd, we have Mercury in Taurus going direct, so yay! Mercury will still be in the shadow period, but it'll finally be going direct, which is good, so we'll be able to think clearly, not have as much mental fog, confusion, and be able to think more logically and practically, and feel more certain about our decisions than we were maybe the past few weeks. Then on the 4th, we have Saturn in Aquarius going retrograde until July 1st. So this is giving us a time and opportunity to kind of reevaluate our goals, our time management, our organization, duties, obligations, stuff like that, to see if we need to tweak something or if we've been doing good. And it can be a very karmic time as well. Okay. All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so my beautiful Scorpios, when it comes to your health, first of all, it just kind of feels like your energy for this week is like very like, F it, screw it, I'm over it, I don't care. Like you're very just like, F it, I don't know. We'll see. So when it comes to your health, it feels like you're letting go of protecting something or someone or something that you were like, trying to look over or look after or control. You're like letting go of it. You're like, you know what? If they find it, they find it. If they hurt themselves, whatever. Like I warned them, they didn't listen to me. Or maybe it's you as well. Like your parents or someone told you, hey, you should be wearing this seatbelt, you should be wearing this helmet. And you're like, it's okay, I'm good. You're just like carefree, you don't care. Or this is you, like something that you were trying to guard and protect, from danger, or you're just kind of a little paranoid. You're like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Whatever. If it happens, it happens. If I get hurt, it's all right. I'll get better. Or if I this, the 5-second rule, who cares? If something happens, I won't die. I'll be good. So it's like you're kind of just like F it kind of attitude. Whereas like you used to very protected or used to feel really strong about this. Maybe something in regards to your health or something that could hurt you. You're like, it's all right. I don't care anymore. Like I used to be like super, kind of like, I don't know, on edge about it or very strict, but I don't know, I don't care anymore. So yeah, that's what it feels like. Something you were very protective about, or you were strict on. Maybe you were strict on a diet, strict on a exercise or movement or a rule at a sport or something. You're like, I don't really care that much anymore. Or maybe just for this week, you're like, I'll just let it slide. I'll let it pass. Like, whatever. I don't care. I won't wear my seatbelt, or I won't wear my helmet or something. But please protect yourself. Don't do anything crazy. Obviously, I don't want you to hurt yourself. But it feels like you're kind of just like F it and letting go of some maybe strict rules or obligations, or like a, I don't know, like whatever, something that you were really fixated on or that you really wanted to guard and protect. You're now just like, screw it, it's okay. I don't know what that is exactly. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's like you're allowing yourself to maybe be a little more carefree. You're like, oh, whatever, you want to hurt yourself. I warned you. Not my problem. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, okay, so it feels like you're also being like, you know what, screw it. I spoke my piece. I told you I had this done, or this needed to get done at this time. You didn't listen to me, whatever. Like, if it's late, it's late. If they didn't get it, they didn't get it. I did what I could. No one listened to me. And I tried to warn you, or I told you this and this was happening. I updated you. You didn't read it. You didn't call me back. Like, I feel like you're just kind of a little frustrated at this point. You're like, you know what? I've reached my limit. I hit my max. Screw it. F it. You guys deal with it. I don't know. I gotta go. So yeah, I think you were going really, really fast, or you were really impatient about something. You were working really, really hard to get it done, or to finish or accomplish it, and maybe no one else around you was taking it seriously, or they weren't as, like, I guess on the time crunch as you were. And now that it's hitting the time to post it, to have it done, to deliver, submit it, everyone's like running around like chicken without heads, and you're like, I told you guys, you didn't listen to me, so screw it. Now I'm just like sitting back with my legs kicked up, and you're just like, whatever, I'm just letting it go. I don't care anymore. I did it. No one listened to me. Or maybe you got something done, but everyone around you is like stressed and running chaos, and you're like, I told you guys, no one listened to me. And now you're just like, you get to relax, sit back, or you're just not even stressed about it anymore because you're like, I told you so. I told you so. So it feels like this is kind of like the week where you may be like, I told you so. I told you, no one wanted to listen to me. Now look. Yeah, so you could be kind of frustrated, but you're like, you know what? I'm not even gonna stress. I could stress, but I'm not gonna stress because I've been stressed this whole time. No one was stressed when I was stressed, and now you're stressed. I don't want to be stressed anymore. All right, so, and you could be frustrated, or air signs could be frustrating you. Aquarius, Libra, Geminis at work, school, or your business or company or whatever. Okay, maybe communication is like crazy, or it was all over the place, not organized, and you're just like deciding to like not even worry about it anymore. It's like I see someone who's like walking through like a fire, through madness, through buildings collapsing. You're just like walking, everyone else is like, ah, you're just like walking like nothing. Okay, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the Ace of Swords, the World in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. Don't mess with Scorpio this week. Don't mess with them. So some of you could have Leo somewhere in your chart, okay? And then on this other side, for this other person's, can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. All right, so what's going on here? Well, as far as who you could be dealing with, could be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who may be younger than you, if not by age, maybe by experience level, or looks younger or acts younger. Or I think it's more so acts younger, maybe acts a little immature, or you get frustrated with them. Could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So fire or earth, but doesn't have to be, could be any sign, could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So what's going on here? Well, it looks like someone that you had previously or you recently had cut off, meaning you just like deleted them, blocked them, or you just stopped talking to them. You're just like, nope, forget you, I'm over you, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to see you. You're just like, maybe not like that, but I feel like you could have cut them off at some point, or you just were like, no, you like cuss them out, or you like, no, I don't want to see you, don't talk to you, or you just like completely just like ghosted them. Someone that you could have cut off already now wants to apologize or wants to communicate with you. 3 is repeated twice for this person, so they could also be a Gemini, or it's like they're trying to find other ways to connect with you or to get your attention. It could be online, social media, apps, or maybe they're trying to get other friends. If you have similar friend groups or people you live close by or something, they're trying to like get their friends to like talk to you or ask you about them, or like see where you're at or how you're thinking, how you're feeling. But I feel like this person is thinking of like they want to communicate with you, so they may try. Even if they're blocked or deleted, they may try in some other way, shape, or form. But it's like they're going to try to attempt to communicate with you in some way, text, call, DM, something, to connect with you and maybe apologize to you, or like I feel like they're going to try to make it lighthearted though, like kind of in a joking way, not like super serious, like, oh, you're still mad at me, or like something kind of like, you're like, shut up. It's like, it might just like piss you off, and you're probably still pissed off. It looks like you're not happy with them, or you're not happy about the situation. Like maybe they don't think it was serious, or they don't understand why you cut them off, because I don't feel like you told them. Maybe you did a long time ago, like about like, oh, this is frustrating me, I don't like that you do this, but they don't understand maybe the exact reason, or like, oh, that was why you cut them off, or that was why you stopped talking to them. So it feels like it may not register in their head, and you're like, oh, idiots, like how do they not get it? Like it's so obvious. But I think they may not know, because you could have like really taken something more serious, or it could have bothered you a lot more than they would have ever thought, or they didn't know it would bother you. But it does look like you're not very happy. Okay, you're not really happy with this person. You really like cut them out. You were like pissed. You're like, no, forget this. Okay, and maybe you did have a last conversation, or the last conversation you made it very clear. Maybe you told them, you gave them like an ultimatum, or you're like, you said your boundaries or your limits, or you really just like, you feel like you said everything you needed to say and they still didn't get it. So that is just like annoying you and frustrating you. And maybe this is difficult because like they live close by, or maybe you like go to the same school, or you go to the same work, or you live in the same place. So it's hard not to see them possibly, or it's like they still try to find a way to like be around you, or like even when you completely cut them off, it's like you still get reminders of them everywhere. You're like, oh my gosh, like what the heck? Why do I go to the coffee shop and the person there has their name, or like I see something else, or I hear a song that they always love. It's like, they follow me, they're haunting me everywhere, and it's driving you insane. Okay, and not only that, just like making you upset. Like you don't want to be like angry, but it's like you're upset and you're also sad, because like you're mad and you don't want to be mad, but it's like you also don't want to be sad. It's like this, you go through all these different emotions. It's like you hate them, but you also, it's hard for you to hate them because you did like them, you did care about them, or you did love them, or it's like maybe you do still love them, but you hate them. You're just like, you go through all these different emotions. I don't know, maybe it's I'm exaggerating, but it kind of feels that way. You're just like so unhappy, but you're also like enraged and like upset. But it's like this person's energy is like like super aloof. They don't really know what's wrong, or they don't really get it. They think it's just like, okay, like they're just acting weird, or Scorpio's just acting up, I don't know, like let me go try to talk to them. Like I feel like they're gonna try to act all nonchalant. Hey, what's up? Or I haven't talked to you. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's how they talk, but I just picture someone who's just like trying to be super chill, like, and make you like kind of like make you feel weird for being upset. So they may have waited a little bit. Maybe they intentionally waited like a few weeks or a few months to check back in and see like, oh, maybe they won't be as mad now if I talk to them. So I wouldn't be surprised if you receive a message or a notification or something, someone wanting to apologize, but it's not really like an apology. It's more like, hey, you know, are you still mad at me? Let's hang out. Let's do something. I miss you. How's it been? And they may invite you, or you may actually see them, or you may run into them or run into each other at some kind of group event, meeting, organization or something where there's other people. Maybe you're part of the same like or group or club or something, or you go to the same gym, or you go to the same school, and then the environment at the grocery store. I don't know, but it feels like you may run into them, or they may try to be at the same place at the same time when you're there. Or they may hear, oh, Scorpio's gonna be here, so okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm there at that time, or I'm gonna make sure I run into you, but it was like intentional. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be happy to see them though. I don't know if you'll be happy to see them, but they're gonna try. There's multiple attempts. They're gonna try to contact you. If one fails, they're gonna try another way. If that fails, they're gonna try another way, but they're gonna at least try 3 times. That's what it feels like. Okay. All right, so I guess keep your eyes and ears open this week, but let's continue this on an extended and see where this person's overall energy is at, so you can better identify and understand them, see how they're feeling about you in their heart and soul, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. Okay, all right, so link to the extended will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.